I hear my iPhone alarm presets play the bass line to Bed Spring Creek. A great big yawn and a thud as my feet hit the floor. Brushing teeth, rushing water that usher spit takes down the drain and decrescendos as birds chirp with the sunrise. Time flies with these birds, so I slip on shirt, slap on shoes, and scribble on planner with today's to-dos. The bag zips, the door shuts, and 5-6 footstep rhythms bridge me from stairwell echoes into the chorus of campus here yetis, filled with caffeine combinations, clink in coordination with keys, jingling to the beat of tired toes and heavy loads, comprised of textbooks and papers shuffling like Spotify inside the backpacks of people all marching into another day, another week, another experience in the concrete jungle. On the way to this jungle, I hear a lot of things. Along with this chorus, I hear squawk of gossip, crack of inside jokes, roar of laughter, references divines that even Tarzan can't swing on, grassroots efforts with ends towards politicking, debates about what should come first or last night's record-breaking statistics, class questions about the exams that they barely passed. I brush past tens of people like me. Past tens of people all carrying past tense sound bites that found airtime in their present tenses. You could call it an audible tenseness. One that kept presenting itself in our attempts to pretend that, hey, how are you? Followed by one-word answers aren't just our first line of defenses, a set of self-defenses, erected like a forest of wooden fences that stops any light from getting into the canopy no one sees. No one sees that what was said in the past really extends to our present and future tenses. Here in the jungle, our struggles, worries, and hurt over time get condensed, packed and filed away so we can camp out alone in these tents. But on the inside, I am scared senseless by the words that have been spoken over me. Predation teaches me to hide under false pretenses, to pitch a tent in a foundation that only drives stakes into my humanity. Meanwhile, the man in me is restless as the voices of his past only intensify in the night. The voices use darkness as their microphone. And the campfire I built does little more than create spotlight for their show. They grab my attention by repeating the verses I've already memorized. It's their catchy jingle that sticks and stones and breaks through more than bone, with an earthquake of phrases that shatters through my faulted confidence, with words that whip around like a whirlwind and rattle the prison bars that hold this caged bird until he sings karaoke to lyrics that remind him of his inadequacy, of his inability, that the confines of gravity are his new reality. But in actuality, there is a voice through all the noise that he wishes he would have heard a lot sooner. Because when I zero into that still small voice, I hear the synchronization of civilization drowned out by the symphony of creation, elegant instances of birds, bees, and crawling things joining Timon and Pumbaa to sing Hakuna Matata to the Lion King. And it's a beautiful scene as my anxiety shrinks and God's promises ring loud enough to break into my circle of life with a broadcast of better tunes than the voices that I've been giving aux-cord privileges to. And the Lion's philosophy, it's not problem-free. But the grace, the hope, the love, the wisdom in his words are enough to get me through the day. God welcomes you and I to his podcast. And he asks that in the hustle and bustle that we take out some headphones, AirPods if you got it like that, and hit play.